An accidental discovery leads to answers for some family members of deceased loved ones. Investigators serving an eviction notice where instead met with 18 decomposing bodies inside a Georgia funeral home. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Josh Rowe. This is Chris Johnson, the owner of Johnson's Funeral Home and Cremation Services in southern Georgia, near the Florida border. On Sunday, the GBI charged Johnson with 17 counts of abuse of a dead body.
Back in May, Johnson was on the ballot for Coffee County coroner. He didn't win, but at the time he announced on Facebook he planned to run again in 2028.
Mackenzie Blaze reports that Johnson's opponent, incumbent Brandon Musgrove, is now re-identifying the bodies so families can lay them to rest.
The first reaction was, I hope it wasn't our daughter. But then you realize if it's not your daughter, it's somebody else's.
According to the GBI, this investigation began on October 26th. The Coffee County Sheriff's Office arrived on the scene initially to assist with an eviction notice.
He seemed like such a good person when we first met him. He was just kind and gentle. And so when someone sent me the link from WALB, I was like, that can't be.
Those who have used Johnson's services tell me that he was nearly impossible to contact throughout the entire process.
Not yet received the 2 death certificates that I paid for in full to Chris Johnson. And I have called, I bet, over 50 or 60 times, and he has never once returned my phone call. And I'm just wondering, with all the bodies, is that my mama's body in this urn?
Others had to threaten him with legal action in order to finally receive the death certificates of their loved ones.
And I had to come out here. I came out here many mornings and he wasn't here. He wouldn't open the door. His vehicle would be in the back, but he wouldn't come to the door when you called him on the phone. And I just had to tell him I'm going to have to get a lawyer, you know. And finally he got my death certificates just a couple of days before the year was up.
When I asked about his message to the community, Coffee County Coroner Brandon Musgrove said, quote, "My priority is to get the bodies properly identified and make the notifications to the family. Please bear with us. We're working as diligently as we can."
The GBI says the investigation into the funeral home is ongoing. Once it's complete, the case file will be given to that DA's office for possible prosecution.